What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Random Rig Friday, and today's rig, if you want to call it, is turning this into this. This is my new studio setup. The backdrop, the lights, everything is in place. Well, okay, that's actually not true. This is like an 85%. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go back to maybe like 75% done. So my goal is to actually have lights hanging off of these rafters here. Well, okay, we'll just go back to how I set this up and then we'll chat. So this basement came unfinished, and with the very much appreciated help of my dad, he and I and my brother, we basically drywalled most of the walls and covered most of the insulation, except for this wall and a wall over there, but that's kind of just because it's next to concrete. That's irrelevant. The wall here, the reason we didn't cover it is because I knew that I was going to cover it with my backdrop that I'm going to install in these rafters here, because why not take advantage of the basically studio setup that I can have with installing different drop mounts for lights, my backdrop, as you're going to see very soon, and yeah, just keep everything off the floor and much more organized. So I'm going to show you that now. Also, very excited, this lens that I'm shooting on is my new 16-35 f4, and right now I'm shooting at 24, which I'm used to shooting at because I have the 24-70 G Master 2.8, so I'm used to 24 being my widest. Now we got, that's 35. Now we got 16. Oh my goodness, look at my, that is weird. Like, you know, like look at, I'm gonna look at my monitor here. My hand is gargantuan compared to my head. That's so weird. I mean, that's distortion for you, and I already knew that existed, but still. Okay, time-lapse mode, go. Actually, before we go into time-lapse mode, I want to show you what I'm actually using. So, Impact, a great brand, you can find them on B&H. They make a ton of wall-mounted baby pins. So this is great because it has these different holes that I can literally just drill and stick right up in the rafters here. And then I have a nice baby pin, which then I'll have, which is a few different pieces. Then I have a baby pin receiver to 1/4-inch thread, which, you know, that just sits on top of that like that, screw it on, it's secure. Then this guy, which is basically a little pin that screws onto 1/4-inch, which then the crossbar for the backdrop locks onto this. So basically I have 2 copies of all of this, one on each side, mount it up, boom, you'll see. Okay, time-lapse mode now. Doesn't it look good? Oh, you can't see a difference? Exactly. Now, I do want this to be as hidden as possible, and you know, being that they are in the rafters, it just makes it that much better. But now it's time to actually hang the crossbar, so then I can hang this guy up. This is cool. I know it's literally just a backdrop and a gray cloth, but I don't care. I'm excited. So here we are, and I'm very, very excited that this is all coming to fruition to basically have a place to record my videos, whether they're on YouTube, LinkedIn, or my new video education website, videoproshooter.com. Still in the making, but this is a very good place to start filming these videos. There are a few things I'm gonna change, and literally, like, I've been filming this video over the span of, like, well, geez, 3 weeks now. And today I decided, after trying the backdrop, there's just some wrinkles. I'm sure you guys can see them. It's really difficult to have like a completely neutral gray background. I don't want to make it seem like a curtain, so I'm actually going to order a paper roll that will still hang from the crossbar that I have hung up in the rafters, but it's just going to be a paper. Don't have to deal with the fabric. I like the fabric, but I'll make do with the paper. There are still some things that need to be taken care of with rigging up to the ceiling and in the rafters. And originally, like, I planned, you can't even see my boom mic, but I planned to like rig up the boom mic to the rafters, but then I tested it and I'm in the basement, and when there's movement up on the floor above me, you actually hear that in the shotgun mic, the Rode NTG2 that I'm using. And I'm just like, yeah, well, okay, I'll put that on a C-stand, that's fine. You win some, you lose some, I guess. But, and then actually, most importantly, I am building another desk, a brand new desk, not the desk that you saw at the beginning of this video. That's just like a whatever desk, a real nice desk. I'm actually getting, I ordered the legs, they're like a motorized leg system, and then I build my own tabletop and attach it to the legs so that I can stand up, sit down, do a bunch of work at it. You get the idea. But yeah, I'm very, very happy so far of how things have been coming along, and I'm excited to make future updates, because very rarely does something go perfect according to plan the first time. So I had this vision to build this studio, and I had every step planned out and how I wanted it. I tried that, and some things just didn't work out the way I thought, which is perfectly fine. And you just troubleshoot, you figure out what the problem is, and you find a solution, and you implement that solution. And that's what it's all about. That is the fun of rigging. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Random Rig Friday, please let me know in the comments below, drop a like. And if you want to see upcoming rigs every Friday, make sure you subscribe to be notified that, you know, there's a new random rig. So until next Friday, guys, rig it up.